So here I go. I'm going to try to walk you through a quick um, video example of doing your checklist. I tried to piece together some items that may help you check yourself. So we're going to share a screen, and so if we go right here, let's say I wrote an essay, and it looks like this. Well, we want to put a mark through here because that's wrong. I can't put a mark through it. That's MLA style. See that? If your paper looks like that, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong business. Most of the rest will look like it, except for this will be different. That's MLA style. APA style looks like this. Here you can see the link if you wanted to look it up yourself and find that. It gives you little annotations, telling you about the essay and what it's up to or whatever. But your first page is going to be here. So you're going to have your title, space, your name, school's name, course name, my name, and the date. That's what your first page is going to look like. Your title page, and then your first page they're all paginated, meaning they're paged. They have page numbers, and you set that in Google Docs or Word by doing an insert and a header, and you align right, and you just type in. Well, it's ask if you want to do page numbers. I'll show you that in a second. And then everything else looks pretty much like MLA once it gets going. MLA doesn't repeat the title here. You have paragraph breaks and indents. So you have paragraphs. The difference here is, well, you see when you do an in-text introduction to somebody, you don't have to do their name in the parentheses because it's already stated here. You just do the date. But if you look, was there one up here? No. Again, according to Gershon, 2005, and then all we need is the page numbers inside of the parentheses. I'm trying to find one that doesn't include the author's name, I guess here. So, Dishman, date, and if it's appropriate, you put a paragraph number. So that's what APA looks like. Now, if I had written a document, and this is all made up, so don't look at the content too much. Just look at, let me see, what did, see, Central here, she's in one of my classes. If you see this, sorry, Central, but this is all wrong. So this looks like what belongs on the title page, except the arrangement, the ordering is different, and we don't have a date. So let's do this pretend one. Here's my document. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. If I go to tools here and I do a word count, I got 602. Mr. Schmidt's going to slap a 0 on it, unless you've made the agreement to pursue the same topic further in your research paper. So do your word count. Make sure you're meeting the guidelines. We don't like to do paragraphs in this one. We look, say what's happening here. Again, the content is just silly copied and pasted material. This is all MLA, except it's missing some item, my name in particular. But if we had a writing tool, I think this is just a highlighter. We'll go, no, bad. There we go, bad, MLA. This title, oh, we're gonna mark through it because it's horrendous. Bad title. Can't find the mark through thing on here, but we'll put a big X over it if I had a marker. I don't really know how to use Google Docs too well, sorry. But X, not good. Good title, or a better title. It's not really a good title. Is if we go over here and we see, now we've got our right style, the APA, because up there, up above, we're going to have all that information, same person's name, school's name, but the title will go first. And now we have a title called Learning from Mom. I just made that up because it's based upon a story called Girl that we read in some class, whatever the class this was. But now we're in APA. So, and we added some information. So now we have our word count. Well, almost. We'd have to add some more words. So blah, 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 blah. Type some more and I paste it. I write it. I need about another 100, 200 words. So I got my word count. I got my style. I can't really do the content of the who, what, where, when, and why, and how. But, you know, when you're doing your cultural analysis, make sure you've addressed those at least a little bit. It's going to be natural for you for a couple of things, or a couple of those items, you know, because you're going to say in Saudi Arabia, well, there's your who. Many women, more the who, have to wear, and now it's the what. And you start to fill it in. And when you give the historical background, that'll be the when, or the beginning of the when. When, not wind. The other thing, the use of second person was purposeful on this one. So here we have, if you do not eat fresh fruit. Now, whoever originally wrote this had it going right. Many people now like to eat quickly. That's good, as most people know. But if you do not eat fresh fruit, it is not good. If people do not eat fresh fruit, they will become sick and tired. So if it says you now like to eat quickly, no, many people like to eat quickly. You don't think, not you, they or people, whatever. So we did our word count, we did our APA styling. Again, use, this is a really good, this Skyline person. I can't find it now. Here it is. If you can find that, it's got good samples of MLA papers. I use that to tell you what not to do, right? But then we found a different one that's a APA paper. And is this the one? Yeah. So last thing, most important thing actually, should have been the first thing. The cost of clothing is a concern for most American families. Right away, I'm looking to give this one a 0 because it's off topic, right? Now, I would continue to read, of course, to make sure that that wasn't just an introductory tactic, but we've talked enough about the global issues that you should know by now that that's a checklist item. And it will continue to be a checklist item for the research paper. And I'll talk about this when I do that video, but when you'll have a little more latitude, a little more freedom to explore American things only in equal relation to worldwide things. So I think that's about it. So if that helps you, kind of keep yourself on track, I'm glad. I'll see you in a couple of days.